Hey, how you guys doing? For this week's video, we're going to do a demo and review of the M-Audio Air 192.4 USB interface right here, and I've probably been using it for about a month now, so I can definitely put in my inputs for this. Now we're going to do this alongside the PreSonus Aris E3.5 studio monitors as well. Especially using balanced inputs into the studio monitors. So we're probably going to link that within the video itself too, as well as linking the separate review and demo of those studio monitors itself. Now there's really four reasons why I decided on this M-Audio USB interface. For one reason, the 2013 Mac Pro I have right now has no audio inputs, so a USB audio interface is definitely needed for things like videos like this and also screencasts on the computer desktop. Reason two, it provides 62 dBs of gain, which is necessary to run this microphone right here, which is obviously the Shure SM7B. And that's another reason. Number three is the price point, $99. Provides one input through XLR. Also, through if you use a musical instrument, you can do it that way, and also it leaves two outputs back into your system. Reason number four, it has very low latency. Of course, latency is audio and video, or audio through the interface, how long it takes to send out to your system and back again, and which is actually 2.59 milliseconds. Now that's depending on many factors. Sample rates, one of them, and your type of interface. Now to really get this very low latency, you need a USB-C to USB-C interface, which I don't technically have. However, on the 2013 Mac Pro, it does utilize USB 3.0, I believe. It might be USB 3.1, I can't remember. So it's still getting a pretty fast latency, but keep in mind it will increase the latency latency a little bit. And this is Sweetwater, the people that I got it from, they did email me back and said it will probably increase your latency time somewhat, which I'm showing, which is fine. It seems to be fairly fast as it is right now. In fact, we're going to take a look at the and do some latency tests on the desktop right now, and just wait for it. Here we're utilizing the RTL utility to test USB latency, and we've gotten it to go down as far as 11 microseconds on 48 sample rate, and then for 192 we got it down as low as about 8. So which is actually pretty good considering I'm not using a USB-C to USB-C interface. As I mentioned before, all the testings for the M-Audio USB interface, we're using the PreSonus Aris E3.5 through a balanced TRS connection using a 1/4-inch plugs. We're going to take a look at the front panel knobs, starting at the far left, which is for your microphone, which can be XLR or a 1/4-inch jack, which is a combo jack. It does go up to 62 dBs of gain, which should be plenty of input gain for most microphones. The second jack is for your instrument, a DI, which is guitar or bass guitar. Now you have the main volume knob. That's assuming that you're routing all your audio through the input and output through USB. Now this one you use for your headphone jack. You can either use USB or direct from the USB interface itself, or a combination. That way you can get rid of the USB latency. And of course the headphone jack volume knob, and I do find it a bit noisy in many cases. In the front of the panel you have 2 1/4-inch jacks and phantom power switch. The one on the far left is for your instruments, DI, which is of course your guitar or bass guitar. And you also have a switch for 48 phantom power for your condenser microphones, and your right jack is for your headphone. Now in the back of the unit you have a Kensington lock along with a USB-C output to your computer. And then you have your main input and output balanced connection to studio monitors. In this case we've been using the PreSonus. And the far left, your combo jack for your microphone, which is either a XLR or a 1/4 inch input jack. How you doing, guys? We're here on the Mac desktop. So obviously this is not applicable to Linux or the Windows version, so just keep that in mind. We are utilizing the Mac utility built into the OS, which is audio MIDI devices. Just select our inputs and outputs. Of course we have the Air 192.4 selected with both the microphone and output through the USB interface. Also notice for your input and output is all the software sliders are grayed out. They don't actually work for both the input and output microphone and output back to the USB. And that's because it was, I think, primarily designed to work through physical knobs on the M Audio USB interface itself. Also from here you can select the sample rate anywhere from 44 to 192 Hertz. So you can get studio quality on the inputs and outputs up to 24-bit. So I normally keep it around 48. More than enough use for YouTube videos and similar. Now if you're running a digital audio workstation for professional audio, you might want to keep it at 192 24-bit. That was an overview of the M Audio Air 192.4. Definitely has a good price point at $99. Low latency with plenty of input gain for a variety of microphones. You can even pair this up with the PreSonus monitors, so you can upgrade your sound system for about $200. Not bad at all. So thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys later.